Now, more rain is predicted for parts of Mpumalanga as well. Nkomazi Municipality is among those affected, and roads have been damaged, bridges overflowing in some areas, houses waterlogged, and drinking water has been cut off in some villages as water pumps have been submerged. Meanwhile, Gift of the Givers has handed out relief to over 800 families across that province. Nkomazi, Mbombela, Chief Albert Luthuli and the Mkhondo communities are expected to benefit from this gesture. Let's cross now to SABC News reporter Tumelo Machogo for the latest. Tumelo, good morning, and just a sense of where you are this morning. And it's been absolutely terrifying watching the water levels rise. But talk to us about what's happening where you're at.
Well, indeed, Sakina, Nkomazi is one of those areas that is badly affected by these rains. Already four water infrastructure have already been damaged, meaning a lot of communities in Nkomazi Municipality don't have waters because the water pumps have already been submerged, so they cannot pump water to these communities. Adding to this is that the road infrastructure have already been damaged. They are talking about 33 roads that have already been damaged in Nkomazi. We are also talking about houses that also have been completely damaged or damaged in that area. They're talking about houses in many areas, especially in that area. We're talking about 30 houses in Louisville. We're talking about 143 houses in Orlando, in Komati Port, and we're talking about 13 houses in Mandeni, 15 houses in Ngobozi, and then also there are also concern, especially now that it's been raining a lot and communities in that area are cut off, and then access to them is going to be very difficult, especially for the municipality to start assisting those communities there. And also drowning situation, they're also warning people not to cross roads, and already schools have already been called off in Mbombela, in Nkomazi, and also in Bushbuck Ridge. But let's now bring in Gift of the Givers just to talk to us about their latest help, especially when it comes to these areas. Yesterday, you guys were in Pitritif area, in Mkhondo, in Gertsibande. Just talk to us about the extent of the damages there and what did it look like going to these communities and helping them out.
Good morning, Tumelo, and thank you so much for having us. The damage that we saw yesterday was quite extensive. Most mud houses have been either extremely damaged or completely swept away, but we've also seen very, very bad damages on the roads that made it hard for our teams to get to some areas.
And then also because that is also another issue now that you're going to Nkomazi, that is going to be again another issue to getting into these communities, because some of them they are completely cut away because of these bridges that have already been washed away.
Yes, so we did receive word that some of the roads have been completely damaged. We will be having a meeting with disaster management this morning at 8 o'clock to have a plan of action going forward, because we do understand that our trucks might not be able to get to some of the areas. So they are trying to mobilize most of the beneficiaries, but with this rain it might be really difficult, so we might have to look at a plan B, but we are here to support them and we'll see what we can do from our side.
And also talk to me about the supplies that you're giving to the communities. Obviously people are cut off, they can't go to shops, they can't buy food, also they've lost their houses. What are you providing to these communities?
Okay, so today we've brought food hampers, so we've got those disaster hampers for them. We've got blankets, we've got sleeping mattresses, we've got detergent and hygiene for them, as well as baby food for supplies.
And also, the extent of the damage is quite severe, and also the people that you've been seeing and talking to, what are they saying and how they're feeling with this rain? Because today is even worse because it's been raining throughout the night. I was up at 1 o'clock, it was raining at 1 o'clock, yes. And it's still raining now.
Of course. So most of the communities are quite devastated, and as we know, most of the areas that are affected are very rural and disadvantaged. So most of them are really worried about if the rain continues, the ones whose houses are still standing, if more damage will happen. But we know that local disaster management and housing have been on the ground with us, making sure to assist those households that have been affected already and those that would possibly be affected going forward.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. Sakina, disaster here in Mpumalanga. A lot of houses have been damaged. A lot of communities this morning waking up to yet again more rain.
Well, Tumelo Machogo, be safe, take care there in Mpumalanga for us in the Nkomazi Municipality.